I'm Lisa Nielsen. Today, I'm going to share with you some ways that secondary school students at the Science Leadership Academy use Facebook. Secondary students at SLA explain that they like connecting with teachers on Facebook because, quote, what helps us do best in school is knowing that our teachers are relating to us as people, not just students. Quote, they do that by having an interest in our lives beyond the classroom. We run races together, attend local events, and keep the conversation going in places like Facebook. This is done openly and transparently, and the instances of inappropriate teacher-student relations fall at 0. Relationship development is key to student success, so why are we panicking when it is online? Are we afraid of what we find? Does social media cause or does it catch inappropriate behavior? Well, we've all seen the headlines, but if we take a closer look and we look at what's behind the headline, we find that it's not the social media, but rather what was said in the social media. In this case, a teacher's barbed blog that made headlines is fired. But what did she really say in that blog? She called her students loathsome and rat-like. Another headline, Braden River teacher suspended over friending students on Facebook, gives his side of the story. Well, when you read the story, you find out it's not the fact that he friended students on Facebook, but what he did once he was friends. And here's another teacher who was fired over Facebook comments and is to be suspended. But the reality, when we look at what she said on Facebook, she said that she wished her students would drown in the ocean. So yes, she might have said this in jest, but any time that we hear threats like this, they need to be taken very seriously. So here is why students and teachers are using Facebook. One reason is to celebrate success. For instance, Principal Chris Lehman congratulates a student for winning an award, and another student also congratulates her. There are no physical limitations. You can mobilize in an instant, even on a snow day. In this status update, Principal Chris Lehman tells students that even though it's an official snow day, students are still invited to come and attend school. It can also be used for support. You can use chat for instant homework support from teachers or classmates. Encouragement. It can be a great way to share words of encouragement for a student in need. Let's take a little bit of a closer look at this. Not as happy as I was last week. And then students and teachers can share a couple words of encouragement. Makeup work on demand. You can get your assignments even when you're out sick. Can someone tell me what I'm missing in class? I am out, but I don't want to get behind. And then others can answer. Create groups for projects. It's another great way that people are using Facebook. So right here, you can create a group. You can link to student essay in Google Docs. You can have student feedback, alumni feedback, and you can see more of this exact project at http://invisibleinfluence.info. Facebook provides a great way for students and teachers to discover, connect, and celebrate with others who share your passion. And you can never lose touch. If you use something like Facebook, a teacher can set up a group or a page so that alumni can stay in touch. This is something that happened with me and some of my fellow former students. Hey, Miss Nielsen, I had to find you. You made a wonderful impact on my life. If people only knew how great a teacher you are, I have a lot to say, and we connected using Facebook. A learning portal. Students prefer using the tools of their real world for real-world learning. Let's take a look at what some students have to say about using Facebook as a learning portal. You can go take a look at this video by going to http://tinyurl.com/Facebook in HS. That's tinyurl.com/Facebook in HS. Take a look, pause this video, and come back when you're done. Welcome back. What would students tell us if we were involved in their social media worlds? They might tell us that they hate the curriculum software that they purchase, such as the students who got together to create the Facebook page I Hate Study Island. 38,671 kids mobilized to share their dislike of this software program. Perhaps they might petition for the right to be heard. This is a high school that had a policy banning iPods or other student-owned devices. They created a Facebook page to protest that, and here you could see this was covered by the local press, where the students said that they deserve more of a role in creating the policies learned to govern them. And if they don't learn it in school, when will they? It can be used to transform education. There are groups and students mobilizing in groups such as the Student Union or the Student Voice, which are Facebook groups that you could go to right now and watch how students are getting together and connecting. And really, you can share ideas with real audiences around the globe. It's becoming more and more popular that television shows are incorporating tweets right into them. You can see a real example of this right here as we take a look at this show that I happen to be watching. And I tweeted to my friend Tom Whitby. My Twitter handle is @InnovativeEDU. And right then and there, during the show, they read the tweet that we had between each other and the panelists on national TV discussed what we had said in our tweet. We want to give our students the ability to have voices in conversations that matter to them. It used to be that AK-47s and machetes were revolution tools, but today, knowing how to use Facebook and Twitter, those are the revolution tools that we have at our disposal. Students are using things like Facebook to organize a protest against an injustice. You can see here that over 16,000 students came together when an event was organized to protest New Jersey education cuts. And I happened to see this student on TV that night, and she tweeted, "This is insanity. I've never been more grateful to be part of the youth of New Jersey. You all make me so proud. You're beautiful." And when I saw her, she said, "Anyone can make a Facebook page and potentially change the world," from the student who led the New Jersey walkout. Love it. And the thing is, if we're not empowering students with the tools that they need to change their lives and change the world, then we're not doing our jobs. And that is why social media in education is so very important. I'm Lisa Nielsen. Thank you so much for listening.